What's going on, Lethal Team? So y'all probably think I'm about to yell at y'all about what happened in Pro Am. But the honest of God truth, I'm actually very proud of the way we played and what we did in Pro Am. We can't win them all. It is what it is. So what you're gonna see kind of playing in the back is build suggestions. I'm not saying that I want you guys to make these builds or anything like that. I'm making this video to explain what I saw in Pro Am and why I think something like this would help. And I'm doing this to have a discussion, just to see where y'all thinking or how y'all feel about it. Y'all can see some superstars like Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler. But what you will notice if you look at the first three builds, they all said 3-point threat. This power forward build that you're going to see says glass cleaner, Draymond Green, Andre Karolinko. All right. And what I'm going to get to in the point of this video is what I think will make us play closer to 23. I get 23 is in the past and everything like that, but bear with me. Y'all gonna understand what I'm saying as we work our way through this video. So, with that being said, I'm Lethal Mindset. I'm the team captain, team owner. My team is Lethal Team. We won a championship in NBA 2K23. That's cool. These are my two bills I'm trying to grind, but I'm thinking about making a new build. Alright, normally I can make a build that will fix all the mistakes. So last year I was able to create a point guard who can rebound, play defense, make a mid-range jump shot, make all the passes. The only thing I couldn't do was shoot. But with me not being able to shoot, I fixed everybody else's mistakes. Because every time y'all would miss a shot, I could get the rebound. Every time a switch needed to be made, I could make the switch. Every time anybody I needed to be guarded, I could be the person that guarded that person. And then, not to mention, we were so great defensively that we all could switch. And that's what I think would make the team great in NBA 2K24. So, these builds, these builds again are just suggestions. I'm not telling y'all to make them. Y'all know me by now. I'm not that type of person. You make what you want to make. You spend your money however you want to spend your money. Or as team goes, hey, I'm gonna rock with y'all regardless, whether we suck the way we do now or 2K patches some things and we begin to get better. But here's just some gameplay proof of this particular build type. It's a build I'm kind of looking at everybody to kind of go towards this way, which you'll see a little bit later. But as you can see right there, I make a highly contested layup. I want y'all to keep in mind during this gameplay, I'm being guarded by Alonzo Ball, who's a very good defender. I do not know what skill level this is on. I do not know if badges are equipped or not. I don't know any of those things. All I know is I made a build. I want to test them out. But what I'm getting at is I want us to be great defensively the way we was in NBA 2K24. How do we do that? We go back to what worked. 6'9s are dead. Cool. 6'8 is gonna be the new way. The tallest you can make a point guard is 6'8. I will play point guard at 6'8. I encourage everybody else, if you're going to make a build, make it at a different position other than point guard so I can remain at the one. Alright. When I made this build, my pass accuracy is low. And my finishing is low. Alright. I'm sacrificing these things because what I believe will make the team good or the team go is going back to what worked, being able to switch everything, having multiple shooters on the floor, and just playing the game with the same game style the way they were used to. So in NBA 2K23, the reason why 5 out with me not being able to shoot works so well is because I could take advantage of the center because he was too slow, and the floor spacing was much better because of limitless range. Now in NBA 2K24, I cannot do the things I would regularly do because there is no limitless takeoff. So I'm not able to, when I see that lane open, I'm not able to just take off and dunk it. It costs so many attributes to put up dunking and finishing that even if I get all the dunk animations, it's still not going to guarantee me a contact dunk every time I go to the lane or anything like that. So as you can see, when I'm kind of working this build, I'm still playing the same way I would normally play. All right. I want to prove to y'all that that wouldn't change regardless. So if you still want to run ace, guess what? If I'm 6'8" and a little point guard is checking me, I'm still free to get to the rim, catch it, and finish over a little point guard. All right. Even if the point guard is like 6'6" or whatever, unless he has amazing defense, I'm still going to be able to do the things I regularly do. And if they do have good defense, that's fine. Right? That's the reason why we made this build, because I'm looking more at the defensive side as I always have. You saw the steal I just came up with. This build has an 89 steal. 89 steal is very key for everybody on the team. Of course, you know, if you can and you want to go higher, I think Strap's build is really good. But if you want to go higher on steal, it might cost you somewhere else. But at 89, you get Gold Interceptor. A big thing with us playing that I noticed in Pro-Am was that we tend to gamble a lot trying to do the things we're used to doing. Alright? And a lot of us don't have the same steal access that we did back in 23. But if you go to 89 and you can get that Gold Interceptor, then we're back to gambling and doing the things that we're used to. As you see me, you were the Euro step on the big man. Again, not as much finishing, which you'll see, but I'm still doing the things I would regularly do. But defensively, with us going to a style similar to this, I will not worry about anybody's defensive capabilities. One thing we're struggling with a lot, we're giving up the back door a lot. Alright, people just running by us. I know for like me and King, we can't do anything about it. Alright, which is forcing the corners to come down and help, or the bigs to have to come down and help and try to save the little guy every single time, which puts them in a bad spot because they can't help rebound. Another thing, we are getting killed on the boards. Just absolutely murdered on the boards. I'm not shocked by it. We have smaller builds, right? And then a lot of us were not able to put up rebounding on our build. I know Montage doesn't really have any rebounding. I mean, I tried to put as much as I could, but I couldn't really put any rebounding on my build. King for damn sure doesn't have any rebounding in his build. And then even for the guys that have a little bit, you weren't able to do it as well as you could have. You know, you weren't able to put as much into it. And it's because we're trying to play a style based upon badges, you know. We have not adjusted to 24 yet. This game is not about skill, right? The skill gap in this game does exist, but the game itself is not about skill. Right? The skill gap just says who's better at positioning. Right now, we suck at positioning, like really bad at positioning. A lot of times we have an opportunity to get a loose ball or 50-50 ball, and we're not going to the ball, we're not winning the 50-50 battle. What happens is we're not doing the little things defensively that we would normally do, or even off the offensive end. Let's say we take a good shot, we're not getting back on defense. I'm starting to believe it's not that we're not trying to do those things, it's just that we don't have builds capable of being able to play the way we're used to playing. So instead of trying to do it for the attributes, as you see the pump fake right there and I'm able to go dunk it, let's do things the right way. So this is my build. So key things you see, I only have a 71 pass accuracy. I don't have a lot of finishing. This is the build you just see me use, that with the big dunk at the end. But the defense is there, the physicals is there. Alright. So even if we move to somebody like King, who I know doesn't really put a lot of weight in his build, you know, put him at shooting guard. You can see Doug Christie, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and he still gets a pretty decent build out of this. Doesn't have as much rebounding, but But again, at 60, he does get rebound chaser bronze. He gets the steal so he can get those interceptor steals. And I get it, you ain't gonna be able to go dunk it the way you want to, but you can still handle the ball, which is the most important thing, right? Same thing, we go to the small forwards, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Gerald Wallace, 3-point threat. Same thing, but you get a lot more rebounding. You don't have to have as much playmaking, which allows for more rebounding. And if you notice, every build can shoot, every build is strong. But what it does, if you look, we're all 6'8", we can all switch defensively the way we're used to doing. All right? You take it to the power forward, Andre Karolinko, Draymond Green, Evan Mobley. Again, around 6'8", 6'9", but we're able to switch defensively. This one gets a little bit more rebound and a little bit more defense. And it's a beautiful thing if you ask me, because if we can go back something similar to this, what y'all will see is defensively, if we're getting the interceptions and we're able to poke the ball loose and able to frustrate other teams, we'll be the team starting off with the big lead. Same thing, even at center. A center can get 85. Perimeter defense, which gives them clamps, silver, just like everybody else. You get a little bit more rebound and got the block. You got a lot more interior. You're strong. You're still fast. And everybody still has 70 pass accuracy, which is good enough. All right, so this is a second game after I didn't play it again. I don't have any badges, didn't pick a jump shot, none of that. So that is what it is. But what you'll see in a build like this, what you're able to do defensively causes so much more havoc. Before, I used to get mad when Jimmy Butler would guard me in my career. Now I'm looking forward to guarding this nigga because I know he's not going to score on me. We're going to come up with the rebound, and because we're fast with the ball, we can still push it on the break. All right, and the beautiful thing is, being a three-point threat, if he has to watch me on the three-point line, that's fine. Even if I miss, that's fine. Look at my guy fighting for the offensive rebound, giving us time to recover, getting back, getting a steal, and we're able to push it on the break. Now, you can't tell me that even with the little finishing that I'm talking about us having, that you can't find one or two dunks that's going to allow you to just go up and dunk it on the break. Look at that. That was in a half-court setting. You can still run and go dunk the ball. I promise you. You know, this is me still playing the same style. That's like, and this is beautiful. You get to force the miss, get the rebound, gone. That's a three-point shot. Another three-point shot on the wing. Even if you stop me, we able to start. And even if y'all stop us, we can come back into the 5-out. And because they have to guard the three-point line, it makes us that much more efficient. Especially with me going to more of a shooter, it just makes us that more efficient. I mean, right there you see ace. Even if I miss, fine. I get the offensive rebound because it's up. And then we run the same action that we always run. Nothing changes. I promise you, nothing changes. Right there, you're able to get a good shot. You know, you get your build going. You can, figure out your jump shot. You'll be able to hit some of these shots. But what I'm looking at is, even if we don't make shots, because that's tending to be the most frustrating thing for the team right now, the one thing that we can control no matter how the game goes is this defensive end. As long as we can play some defense, that's half the battle. We'll figure out offense eventually. We have very sharp minds. People are very good at maneuvering and finding an opening. I just know me, like, if I can find a jump shot, and I know I haven't shown y'all that I can shoot the ball, but I promise you, if you play me in real 2K, or if you play with me in the past, that's the reason why I'm always able to beat everybody, is because I can make jump shots, or I get wide open jump shots. And if you keep getting open looks, eventually you'll find it. Even if a team is trying to stop us on the break, eventually we're going to end up with some smaller guards or whatnot. And like I say, even when we miss, we're able to get back. There's nothing they can do to where we can't switch and defend and score. That's the whole purpose of this video, just to show y'all, as you see me get an ankle breaker and go dunk it. Like, As long as we can play some defense and we can switch and we can defend and we don't lose nothing, as you see right here, again, I got beat. I don't like that because I do have chase down orders, but it's all fine, you know, it's all part of the game. It's all just trying to figure out what it is that 2K wanted to take away. Alright? So 2K did not take away the small guards. They didn't. They did not take away the small guards at all. What 2K did take away was the ability to make a super build as a tall person. But you have to understand what it is that made the build super in the first place. It wasn't the fact that it was tall. It was that it was tall and can do everything. And what makes a build be able to do everything? Being able to play both sides of the ball. So offensively, if you can shoot, you have a spot on the floor. And then if you can do something defensively, it's okay if you can't shoot. Alright, if you missing shots, as you see me get out on the break and able to dunk it. If you miss shots, but you can defend, all is forgiven. Because eventually, if you keep playing defense, you're going to be able to branch out the score. You can play a grit and grind game. And it's fine, you know. Right there, getting a rebound, being able to push it on the break. I got shooters on the break. Cool, whatever. I'm fine with the way they're going to play defense because they now have to defend the three-point line. Right here, I really wish I could like have a jump shot that I really knew so y'all can see that I can just shoot it consistently. But I know how the game is because I've seen y'all do it at this point. Y'all gonna have some games where y'all knock everything down. Then y'all gonna have some games where I can't make nothing because of the whole shooting slump thing, which 2K does play in the patch. They said instead of making it 3 shots, they plan to make it 5. But nothing's really gonna change. But coming to the end of the video, like I said, I made this video just so we can have a discussion. I really want to know what you guys think about what I'm saying. Should we go more towards making similar builds that can switch everything defensively? I do not want to sacrifice blocks or steals or rebounding too much. I don't want to sacrifice that. The moment we have to sacrifice one of those things that much, the worse we're going to be. We're not going to be able to do anything we want to do. Being able to block shots allows us to not get beat backdoor as much. For the most part, all of us having a 70 interior allows us to at least get anchor on bronze. So we don't have to worry about them beating us backdoor and then going up and dunking or going up and finishing, especially when it's a small guy. Alright, and then the pick and roll just gets that much easier to defend. As you can see, a block right there. Cool, they call foul, it is what it is. I don't even care. I was so hyped and I like the build so much. As you look at the score, this is more so what I'm looking at. Again, guard going in there trying to finish. Badge is too high. I'm able to get down the court and make a layup. Easy day. Any questions, comments, and concerns, just let me know in the Discord. Please just think about it. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it. And whatever y'all come up with, I'm going to play with you regardless. Win, lose, or draw, this is the team. I fucks with y'all, man. Alright? I fuck with y'all heavy. So, until next time, I'm out.